Hello everyone and welcome back to another one of our stage previews here of the Vuelta a España 2024. And the second stage still finds the Vuelta a España in Portugal and features a challenging yet scenic route from the coastal towns of Cascais to the historical city of Ourém. The 149-kilometer journey is marked by undulating terrain that, while not overly mountainous, demands the riders' constant attention with nearly 2,700 meters of total elevation gain. The race kicks off in Cascais, a picturesque seaside town located just west of Lisbon, known for its beautiful beaches and vibrant culture scene. Cascais is a popular tourist destination, and the town's mix of historical sites and modern amenities provides a stunning backdrop for the start of the stage. Riders will immediately face the very first King of the Mountains challenge as well as they head inland. The initial KOM, Alto do Lagoa Azul, comes early in the stage. This ascent is 5.7 kilometers long with an average gradient of 4.6%, serving as a warm-up for the riders as they begin their northward journey. As the peloton progresses, the route continues to be characterized by rolling hills and a series of small climbs that, while not characterized as a KOM, still pose significant challenges. For instance, a 1.6 kilometer climb at 7.1% gradient appears around the 60 kilometer mark, followed by a 2.1 kilometer ascent at 6.6% average gradient after approximately 120 kilometers of riding. These uncategorized climbs certainly could have been categorized as they would have done in other races, but in this race consider as a minor hurdle in the context of La Vuelta. As the riders continue to pass through several towns and villages, each offering a glimpse of Portugal's rich history and culture, Torres Vedras, known for its historic battle lines during the Peninsular War, and Abidos, a beautiful preserved medieval town surrounded by ancient walls, are just a couple of highlights along the way. The undulating terrain continues with the occasional steeper section to test the riders' legs, and the riders will have the very first intermediate sprint / bonus sprint as well, 54 kilometers from the finish line. Approaching the latter part of the stage, the riders encounter a 2.2 kilometer slope with a gradient of 5.1%, setting the stage for the second and final KOM challenge of the day, which is the Alto de Batalha, which is 7.1 kilometers long with a moderate gradient of 3.3%, and after cresting this climb, the riders will only have 19.1 kilometers to the finish. The stage concludes in Ourém, a city with deep historical roots. The old town, perched on a hill, is dominated by the medieval castle, while the modern part where the race finishes lies on the valley floor. This contrast between the ancient and the new provides a fitting end to the stage that blends natural beauty with cultural heritage. As the riders sprint towards the finish line in Ourém, the fastest among them will vie for time bonuses as well, 10, 6 and 4 for the first 3 riders who cross the line, with additional time bonuses available at that intermediate sprint earlier. This stage, with its rolling terrain and strategic climbs, is expected to see the first display of power from the sprinters and aiming for overall glory in the 2024 Vuelta a España points classification jersey as well. But anyways, without a way, now coming to predictions, and this is one for the fast men, as we said, on the second stage in Portugal. So it could be one for a man who has already tasted success this year in Portugal in taking a stage victory, and that was of course Wout van Aert, who won a stage in the Vuelta Algarve and potentially is one of the favorites despite his bad crashes he sustained this year in the Olympics, in the Tour de France and also in the Tour of Norway. But he is debuting the Vuelta a España, and how better to start his first Vuelta a España road stage by winning it? Or will we even see Decathlon AG2R's Victor Lafay trying to take another stage win in front of Wout van Aert like he did on stage 2 of the Tour de France last year? Equally, Nico Dens could be up there if it comes down to a sprint or something like that, or forcing a breakaway. But that's basically it for this video. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel here on the Cycling Gain Extra, and if you haven't already, since we are in Portugal, why not check out the interview we did earlier this year with João Almeida, the favorite son of Portuguese cycling. But with that, thank you very much for watching, and of course, as always, I will see you around.